Ukulele with Mele, a place where we strum aloha, we learn through aloha, we have ohana all throughout the world. What I get a lot of is how to hold an ukulele. And this chair drives me nuts in my office all the time. I should use this one, but then I'll be rolling everywhere. And so you're probably always going to hear that. How to hold an ukulele is very interesting because there's a lot of different ways that people prefer, right? So if you're sitting down, then what I would suggest, you're sitting, there we go. No, let me do this. Okay, here we go. If you're sitting down, right? So there are many different styles of holding an ukulele. If you're sitting down, something that I like to remind people of is that you don't want to play your ukulele like this, right? You're all the way down here and you're holding it, and how are you going to do that? I see many beginners do this mistake, or some people will hold it all the way down here to look at their ukulele. Now that's not going to work either, right? For beginners, what I like to suggest is to make sure, and it depends again, right? If you are left-handed or if you are right-handed. I happen to be left-handed, but I play the ukulele right-handed. So we'll always try to remember the lefties here. So you want to have it kind of you want to have it closer to your chest and to your heart. Now this is a tenor size. That's another video that I share of going over the different sizes of the ukulele. But with something like a tenor or baritone, you can hold it and you can place, right, this shape, whether it's a pineapple shape or, well, when you're going to have this shape, you're going to place it sort of on your thigh. You're going to keep it here. You're going to sort of like hold it, right? And then your other hand comes into here. That way now you can look and you can see. Now you can look and you can see, okay? The other, if you are a left-handed person, right? So you do the same exact kind of deal. Move this way. So now you have it here, but you're holding it this way, right? And then you're gonna have your fingers here, and then you're gonna strum this way. You can tell I don't really play it left-handed. I probably should learn, right? So now I have it up. The other thing is sometimes I cross my ankles. Other times I like I do that. This is another very comfortable style that I do this for as well. And you can see. Now, if I have different sizes, right? So this is a smaller, this is an electric ukulele. See how it's smaller? So this, I definitely, if I'm sitting down, I will hold it this way. It's smaller and it's more comfortable, right? When I have it here this way. Now, if I'm standing, it's best to get a shoulder strap. Kala sells some really good ones. I can also post that one. I have one myself. They're really great. They're leather. I think this was about 20 bucks, something I got at the local music store, Bill's Music, where I live in Maryland. but I know all over Hawaii you can get them if you're visiting. This is probably closer to, yeah, concert size, even though it's not a concert, but this is a smaller size. I also have this is also a smaller size. So this I would be doing holding up like that. If they're really small, like a small soprano, then you have to kind of like tuck it like this and hold it this way, whether you're standing or you're sitting. So see how far away it is from my leg. The other thing I suggest is that if you really need to rest your elbow on something, then sit down in a chair that has the ability to hold your elbow. And then it gives you something to lean on, especially if you're more in the beginner phase anyway, right? But if you don't have that luxury, then I would always suggest to cross your legs if you're able. If you're not able to cross your legs, get a shoulder strap, because that at least will take the pressure of holding it here and clutching it, and then you'll have something that will hang and dangle for you. So hopefully this helps with how to hold your ukulele. Please comment or send me questions if you are having any difficulties, or maybe you just need me to explain a little bit more in depth. Strum aloha.